The 20 motherfuckers could be laid up.
Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
I say that you. I bet they say that's you. They got to be out.
Than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit
out. Yeah, set this fuck nigga. So yeah, get that fuck nigga.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I need it. That's like a run stop. We ain't the result pass rusher.
They actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I need that motherfucker. They'd be wise to try and do that again.
All I got is pass rushers.
You got to pump the ball.
I need the run stop.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's got a man. It's T.O. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Oh, shit.
A couple of 1st downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. So they converted their first 2 4th down attempts, not there, 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
Safety Brian Dawkins earns the tackle for loss.
Tight ends out of the way.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back into the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And look at that, a diving catch. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes dancing to his left. Can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And Too Tall Jones able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up fourth down.
Kill the time like I can do that myself.
Vinatieri's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And after the made field goal, here's Adam Vinatieri to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Short kick here, fielded about the 17.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard, and while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Yeah, I think you're not a sit card. You
and
can
now
put it
a
on.
high kick, but he hit it straight up.
Yeah.
And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it.
I'm saying, like, he really goes to like a 96, but with his his card make him a 97. So you got 96 player, you can put it on, he'll be a 97.
Next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
Oh, where you come from?
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Oh,
he rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
To Johnson again. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football.
Oh, they got him a field goal. Get down there and get you score.
In pregame.
So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
Well, they have to have 6. He's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the posts.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, flying there. You can chase him over there. And he caught it.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Yeah. Johnson, the intended target.
Dang, I thought it was one-on-one. Now you beat us one-on-one. Fuck.
He's going to pop it into the air. And then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win, yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City at 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play,
what you gonna do?
Away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
He'll live to fight another down, right?
Mahomes now to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away.
Oh, shit. Okay, Deacon.
Deacon Jones able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
He got a point.
And we're back now here in Cleveland.
Yeah, he got a point.
Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
That ball really felt right there.
Great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Derrick Henry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Holt. And he is out up around the 15-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Jamal Adams coming up from the safety spot to make the play. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll run it again with Henry.
Yes, sir. Okay, here. That's not what you're for. Okay.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Who'd for other nigga? He better get back in that pocket.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
That nigga trying to strip me.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down now. It's Henry, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. This is a big 3rd down, and you have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Fat.
Now Mahomes looking deep for
my bad foot.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly.
Wow, open. He's so gone.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and
my
short.
bad foot.
Okay, they decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
You get them out of the box, but loop.
They'll run for it with Henry.
Move! Oh my God!
As he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Look at that shit, that thing.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They keep it with Henry on 1st down.
There's a timeout.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
They rush him again. It's a touchdown.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it.
And they did, Dante. Oh,
that is knocked away and incomplete.
How you keep up with him?
LSU man there to knock it away that time. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Again, it's Henry. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Let's go. So this one winds up in Indianapolis victory, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but